My friends, dear ones, fellow seekers and shamans and wizards and witches, it has been too long. I am so glad to be here with all of you and to explore more of the infinite in today's dive. I want us to be able to step outside the fetters of time and reconnect with the Eternal One, with unity, with peace and harmony, and with an eager and a willing spirit, so that we may continue to learn, to grow, and to explore. I know that many on earth are struggling to find this freedom that we so desperately crave. And I know it's hard to find, to get to that space where all worry, all trouble, all toil, and all the weight that we carry can just disintegrate. But I'm telling you, it is an accessible form of consciousness to anyone who is willing to humble oneself, to meditate, and to begin to re-emerge and reintegrate with the body of light. Truly, this is the purpose behind my presence here on YouTube, in the hopes that you, the viewer, can enjoy these videos and that you can begin to shift more and more into the light, into a place where you are free, where there is no judgment, no negativity, no demand, no worry, no pain, where healing and inspiration can fill your entire being. Because I know how needed that sort of thing is right now on this planet. I've talked about in various other dives that there is a powerful agenda on this planet that wants to shut our minds out of this other dimension, out of the light, to imprison us. Because the light body is where all the power is. Access to it allows one to free themselves from the Archonic forces which have surrounded our consciousness for so long. And the Archonic forces are the physical forces of creation. And what they do is they take light, they take consciousness, and they compress it down and mold it and shape it and form it and fashion it into a particular design or frequency. Now, again, we're not here to demonize anything, because look how beautiful the cosmos truly is. The rings of Saturn, the moons of Jupiter, the burning sphere of the sun. But in the beginning, all of creation was one light, one essence. And you are that essence. You are that light. And that essence, it's more of a gas or an ether than anything physical or solid. So when I'm talking about Archonic forces, in the same way that Jupiter and Saturn are composed pretty much entirely of this ethereal gas-like substance, but that this substance is ordered or compressed into a shape or a mold, into a sphere. It's the same thing going on with us on this planet. And there are forces that will compress us or encapsulate our light and to then shape it into something that will fit within the mold of a physical prism. And so this is it's actually a part of the natural order. But the problem that we are facing is that these archonic forces have pushed us so far down the ladder of lights, which is our spine, that many of us seem to be stuck in these lower frequencies, these lower chakras, because truly everything is a part of the same one body, the same one energy system. And this is what Christianity has been hinting at when they say the body of Christ. You know, all of creation truly is one body. And understanding how this body functions and how it is ordered is a matter of great importance. And your own body is a microcosm for this macrocosmic universal process, which gives shape to the known universe, including planets, stars, and galaxies. But this is about knowing that your true essence is spiritual, meaning it transcends all of that. And in my last video, we explored the mysteries behind the demiurge. And indeed, much of what we see in this physical world is the creation of that demiurge, of the lower urges and energies which only descend the light of our own consciousness down into the nether regions and the base chakras. Now the question, or the quest, is how to ascend back upwards into the higher regions of the self and to regain the crown that has been stolen. Because basically that's what happened, is that, humanity has been lulled to sleep. So our light, our creative power and potential is dormant until we reach a full-scale integration of the light of an awakened crown. Until we do that, it will be hard to pull our consciousness out of these lower frequencies and these lower energies that we've been descending into for so long. And when the crown chakra, when that high frequency light that is the true essence of who we are and where our power comes from, if that is lulled to sleep, this is how these archonic forces begin to form around our consciousness, where we can begin to feel compressed, limited, inhibited. I'm sure we've all felt that way, feel that way at various times in various situations. So we can't afford to be blind, to just go with the flow and do what everyone else is doing, because, most people are asleep at the wheel of their own ship. And again, in that sleep of death, as Shakespeare might say, these archonic forces, these lower essences and energies are given free rein over the consciousness. And the agenda of control and manipulation of the human DNA is allowed to continue. A game is being played here. I've said this many times, but we can't allow this game to play us. We have to become the sovereign ruler of our own mind and our body, and to unlock the full-scale essence of our light in order to bring something magnificent into creation. Because I know each one of us is capable of doing something magnificent, something remarkable, something no one else can do. Even if nobody else knows, just by the sheer act of creativity alone, one begins to unlock and unravel the mysteries that have long been hidden. So what can you do? Where is your uniqueness and your spark? Because that will be the compass to your awakening. That little spark and that little seed can germinate into something that transcends time and space. It allows you to reclaim the light that has been stolen. And it's different for all of us. Each one of us has a unique gift, a unique journey, and unique obstacles to overcome in order to reach the highest state of existence, which is freedom. Now, I myself have been struggling a lot recently in this world. I felt myself slipping into the darkness, into monotony, to the everyday working world where honestly I just feel like a slave. And to anyone who else is out there who might be feeling that sense of, despair, I want to say you're not alone. It's the main reason these videos have been coming out less frequently. I'm less inspired. There's less of a spark. There's less light. It's draining. It's hard to balance the necessity to survive and to earn and eat, with the desire to thrive and, to be free. And I don't know, I can't say that I've found an answer to that dilemma. But, I'd be interested to hear from anyone who has, if anyone has, but, that inner aspiration, to reach the heights, to reach the pinnacle is always going to be there. I know nothing can take that away, no matter what. So, but I want to end today's video by all of us crossing over that bridge into the world of light. Before we have to descend back into ourselves, into our world with our worries and our uncertainties and all the slings and arrows that go along with being a human, let's just be here in this miraculous moment for a second to realize that actually we are all already free. This is what these higher beings have been telling me when I query them with my own troubles, is that I'm already free. The light of our spirit, that beautiful inner radiance that we can all feel and share in this moment, is fettered by nothing, chained by nothing and no one. It's completely free, limitless, infinitely lovely. And we are that light, and we will always be that light, now and forever onwards, no matter what the world throws at us. We remain bulletproof, whole, healed, together in this space of pure light. And we can always return to this space. It's outside of time. It's outside of mortality. So, let's just take a moment to celebrate the existence of something that is that beautiful, that unconditional, that free. And let's do all we can to maintain and preserve that connection to spirit throughout our lives. So thank you. I want to honor you and cherish you for being in this space with me. And I acknowledge and honor the darkness that we are facing in this world today. But without it, there would be no need for the light. So I hope you share in my eagerness and my optimism for the future and all the wonderful things we can do in this life when we strive for the light. So, good night. Thank you.